Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Sadie, and this is First Things First period on Monday, May 18th, 2020.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Emily.
Don't forget to check Student View to get important updates.
This is one way your teachers and the district will send you important updates.
Also, don't forget to check Google Classroom to fill out your daily attendance forms. If you haven't filled these out yet, make sure to do so now.
It is important that you fill these out before noon or else your teacher will mark you late.
If you haven't filled these out yet, make sure to do so now.
Are you bored at home, want something to do, and are running out of snacks? This snack is 5-ingredient peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. If you don't like peanut butter or you're allergic to it, then you can use Nutella.
Add 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter or Nutella, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and ½ a cup of chocolate chips.
After you have all of the ingredients in a bowl, mix it all together. Then divide into 12 and place them on a baking sheet.
Bake these at 350 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes.
I hope you like them.
There are some really amazing books you can read during the COVID-19 quarantine, but one book we recommend is The Collector by K.R. Alexander.
The Collector is about how Josie and her younger sibling Anna have moved with their mother to remain with her grandma in an unassuming community in the country.
Josie is stressed over beginning another school and her grandma's falling apart state of mind, which prompts her grandma giving Josie and her sisters some abnormal rules, like no dolls in the house and never visiting the forested areas. Now let's watch a video made by Victoria Herod to see how to make blueberry muffins.
Wow, Victoria, those look delicious. I wish I could try one.
Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Austin with today's Tech Moment. Have you ever taken a photo and wanted to give it to someone, but did not have a way to print it? Well, HP Sprocket has your back. Let's have a look. Here at store.hp.com, under printers, we see the HP Sprocket. It's basically a tiny printer that fits in your pocket and works with your phone. This tiny little thing is helpful, small, and portable, ingenious idea. The magic isn't in the printer, it's in the paper. The paper has ink in it, which activates under the light, depending on the photo that it's received. Its small size makes it perfect to carry around anywhere. Its battery life is impressive, printing up to 30 photos before needing a charge. It's compatible with Bluetooth 5.0, making it easy and fast. This cool device just comes at a price under $110. That's it for today's Tech Moment. I'm Austin. Back to the desk.
Right now, California has around 54,937 COVID-19 cases, confirmed with 2,254 deaths. Sacramento County has at least 1,113 cases and 47 deaths.
Since April 20th, the cases have dropped. Although the cases dropped, it's still best to stay inside and keep safe. Make sure to always wear a mask outside and stay 6 feet apart from other people.
Always wash your hands and sanitize. Make sure to cover your mouth when coughing and call the hospital if you experience any coronavirus symptoms. Keep safe, Jags.
The COVID mouse is a genetically engineered mouse, which means that the genes are altered on purpose. This mouse has a gene called the human ACE2 gene.
This allows the mouse to catch COVID-19, and as we saw in the video, normal mice can't catch COVID-19 without the human version of this gene. Dr. Paul McCarthy from the University of Iowa made this mouse model. The human ACE2 mouse was used to try to find a vaccine for the SARS outbreak of 2003.
This was also a type of coronavirus. Now, this mouse model is being used in testing to find a vaccine for the COVID-19 pandemic. We will keep you updated on the scientific discoveries that are happening right here in our backyards. But remember, stay home, stay safe, and wash your hands.
Now, let's watch a video about this.
Coronavirus has actually been around for a very long time. It wasn't until 2003 when an unusual virus came and swept Asia, started in Guangzhou and then went to Southeast Asia and then spread to the world, and that was called SARS. I was responsible for the scientific response to the SARS crisis in Southeast Asia. The SARS virus occurred jumping from an animal called a civet to human. Upon sequencing, that was found to be a coronavirus. The same thing happened with the COVID-19 in Wuhan. With sequencing, we knew that COVID-19 arose from a bat coronavirus and probably went through a series of other vectors to get into the humans. Just like the SARS, the COVID-19 epidemic occurred at the same time as a concurrent influenza epidemic. And the symptoms are very, very similar: fever, cough, shortness of breath. The mortality rate for influenza is about 1/10 of that of the COVID-19. The key mortality that happens is an acute respiratory distress syndrome, which is both because of viral damage and also intense immunologic response that occurs in some people. It's spread by coughing and sneezing. Therefore, the number of individuals that you might infect, it's estimated to be around 2.6, which is significant. From the time of contact to the time of symptoms is about 4 and 7 days. And it's been estimated that the time of excretion of the virus, how long might they be passing the virus, is about 14 days. Science is moving forward to try to find a solution to this COVID-19 epidemic. Unfortunately, vaccine development requires approximately 12 to 18 months, not only to prove the efficacy of the virus, but also to scale up to the millions and millions of units that are necessary to make vaccines work. There have been antivirals that have been tested for SARS. We need to have animal models to test these antivirals in a real-time manner in the developmental cycle. COVID-19 enters human cells through the human ACE2 receptor. The mouse ACE2 receptor does not take up COVID-19. Scientists at University of Iowa had developed an animal model for SARS, which put in the human ACE2 receptor. It means that we now have a model for infection, and we can trace whether or not these drugs will make a difference. To this end, I'm very proud to say that the Jackson Lab will be the premier provider of this mouse to the research community. We are doing everything we can to monitor the situation both locally and nationally and internationally, and we'll be pulling all stops to make sure that we will be as safe as we possibly can.
Now we are going to watch a video that I made that explains how to join or create a Zoom meeting. Hey Jags, I'm Emily, and today I'm going to show you how to join and schedule a Zoom meeting. So the first thing you're going to do is type zoom.us in the search bar. From there, you're going to click where it says Join a Meeting. Next, you will enter the meeting ID and make sure that you get the meeting ID correct. After you've entered the meeting ID, click Join, and it will ask you for the password. So again, make sure you get the password correct. After that, you will click Join, and it may take a few seconds for the host to let you in. So once the host lets you in, you're all set. Now I'm going to show you how to schedule a Zoom meeting. So you're going to click where it says Schedule a Meeting. Then you're going to see all the different settings and details of the meeting, which you can change however you want. You can change how long it is, and you can change when it is. But once you're done, click Save. Once you've clicked Save, you will see all this information about the meeting and the meeting ID, the password, the invite link. So if you want to invite people, just send them the meeting ID and the password, or just send them the invite link. So if you want to make a change, you can click Edit this meeting, and if you want to start the meeting, you can click Start this meeting. And that wraps it up for this tutorial. I'm Emily, thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful.
Now let's talk weather for this week.
Today we'll have a chance of rain with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 48 degrees.
Tomorrow will be rainy with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 49 degrees.
Wednesday it will be sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 51 degrees.
Thursday is again sunny with a high of 80 and a low of 51.
And finally, on Friday, it will be sunny with a high of 80 and a low of 53.
And that's the forecast for this week. And that wraps up for today's show.
Tune in tomorrow for more stories and information on First Things First on TJTV.
First Things First on TJTV. I'm Sadie. Thank you for watching.
And I'm Emily. Stay safe and take care.